Before we start building this new feature, there are a few changes that we have to make to our development environment for it to work. The reason for these changes is that Twitter, for example, does not accept our application to be hosted at localhost. So to fix that, I'm just going to fake a URL by changing my host file on my machine. To do this, I'm just going to pull up a notepad window, which I'm running as an administrator, and open the path c://windows/system32/drivers/etc. And then I have to remember to change the file type down here to all files. And then I can go ahead and open the hosts file. In here, I'm just going to copy that first comment row that says 127.0.0.1 localhost and create a new row that says 127.0.0.1 www.owin.demo. This makes sure that we can use www.owin.demo when we want to browse to our local machine, which is exactly what we need in this case. And with that in place, I'm just going to save my file and close it. And now that we have a host that we can use, we have to set up IIS to handle requests for it. We have to switch from IIS Express, which Visual Studio uses by default, to the full-blown IIS for the simple reason that IIS Express only supports requests on different ports, not different hosts. And in this case, we cannot do with just a different port. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the IIS Manager and add a new website. I'm just going to name it Pluralsight Demo, and then I'm going to set the physical path to the path of my Visual Studio project. And finally, I'm going to set the host name to www.owin.demo. And with that in place, there's only one thing left to do. I need to make sure that my Visual Studio project uses that same host as well. So I'm just going to head over to Visual Studio here and go to the properties of my project. And then I'm going to go to Web. And I'm going to switch the IIS Express setting here to local IIS. And then finally, the project URL needs to be www.owin.demo. And just to verify that everything works as it should, I'm just going to press F5 and see what happens. And that seems to be working. So the environment is now ready for the actual integration of the social logins.